So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to talk about 4 interesting PlayStation 5 stories, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, the stories I wanted to cover today includes the PlayStation Summer Event leak, the PS3 Surprise Leak revealing a secret on the PlayStation 3 that's over a decade old, the PlayStation VR2 Event, and a massive leak for PS1 games on PlayStation 5 that should be fully live tomorrow. First, yes or no, are you going to play PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation Portable games on your PlayStation 5 or not? I've personally been excited to see these games come back, as you guys already know, come back to modern hardware on PlayStation 5, but of course that's just my situation. What about you guys? So comment below, yes or no. Are you going to play any PlayStation 1, 2, or PlayStation Portable games on your PlayStation 5 when they drop or not? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, the PlayStation VR2 event. Reading from PlayStation Lifestyle, we recently heard reports that Sony, like quite a few other video game companies, plans to hold an event sometime in early June. Another known insider, Tom Henderson, also said that upcoming media events would be consistent with a Sony event soon. If true, Sony might be toying with the idea of filling the E3 void by holding a major state of play, showcasing upcoming games alongside PlayStation VR 2 and possibly announcing a release date or window for the VR system. However, Jeff Grubb believes that the ongoing rumors may have two separate things confused, saying this on the Giant Bomb podcast. The only rumblings I've heard is that they do intend to show this off again in a more substantial way very soon. I wouldn't be surprised if some of that is related to E3. Maybe this is where the wires get crossed. Like maybe they have a smaller event where they show off PlayStation VR 2, and that's why people are hearing that there's going to be a PlayStation E3 showcase in early June. Maybe it's just a PlayStation VR 2 showcase, which I suppose still counts. So a PlayStation VR 2 event is very exciting to me. As you guys already know, this is the second time we've heard somebody say that a PSVR2 related event is possibly happening in June. PSVR2 Without Parole, formerly known as PSVR Without Parole, also said they've heard something is happening in June for PlayStation VR 2. Sony would please more fans if they have a God of War Ragnarok state of play along with the PlayStation VR 2 event, or even better, just have a showcase for both with other games thrown in there too, because we know Sony, you guys have a lot to show. Just sprinkle some stuff in there for later this year. Forspoken, Final Fantasy 16, Last of Us Remake, Factions 2 possibly. There's just a lot that they have to show, and they can just put that in there all together, and that would be a pretty big event for the summer before their state of play in the fall, where they showcase even more stuff coming out next year. Regardless, I'm excited because the summer season is always filled with big announcements, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. Now, diving into the second story of the video, the PlayStation 1 massive leak. So this happened over the weekend as a leak, but tomorrow is the big day. The first day we get the official drop of the new PlayStation Plus service, bringing with it classic PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation Portable games to the PlayStation 5, with, of course, PS1, 2, and PlayStation Portable all being played locally on the PlayStation 5. In terms of what's been going on, reading from Video Game Chronicle, PlayStation 1 and PlayStation Portable games have started to appear on the Malaysian PlayStation Store ahead of the revamped PlayStation Plus coming to select Asian markets on Tuesday. Titles already spotted on the store include Oddworld Abe's Odyssey, Worms Armageddon, Worms World Party, and PSP title Ridge Racer 2, with prices ranging from $5 US to $9 US. Ridge Racer 2 on PlayStation Portable was previously on the store, but appears to have been pulled ahead of the service's launch. Screenshots found on the store, however, have been shared online showing how the game will look. So the titles range from $5 to $9, and a few titles have started to leak, but this gets more exciting. In terms of visual upgrades, Ridge Racer 2 looks to be upgraded a good deal based off the screenshots that have been shared around, which is great to see. Of course, we had that information when Sony first officially announced this, but to see screenshots of it tells you that this is a good deal of an upgrade. Just a good deal. Until I see it for myself, I can't say that 100%, but it looks to be a good deal of an upgrade. Beyond this, Sony has taken PS1 support to a whole other level, supposedly because Worms seems to have online support because on the description on the PlayStation Store, it states this: access the fantastic worm pot, which gives you over 1,000 different game styles. All modes are available offline, online, or a mixture of both. This is very significant if it happens like this, because if Sony's willing to support online play here on Worms, who's to say they won't bring online support back to something like SOCOM for the PlayStation 2, for example, which I know a good chunk of people would be excited, very excited about. Now, one final piece of information that's also good news to me, maybe not you guys, we'll see, is that not every game seems to need trophy support. This comes from Mystic's YouTube channel, fellow YouTuber here, where he did a solid video on PlayStation 1 game support on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 this morning, but he revealed that Oddworld Abe's Odyssey does not have trophy support, which I've said is something good if it happens, because not mandating every game to have trophy support means we can get more games coming in. I assume trophies could possibly be patched in if people really want it later on, but we'll see how that plays out. Regardless, a lot of great news in regards to PlayStation 1 and PlayStation Portable games on PlayStation 5, but you guys let me know if you're sad or happy to hear not every game needs trophy support. I'm really curious what you guys think there. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the third story of the video, the PlayStation Summer Event Leak. So we already talked about a showcase slash PSVR2 event slash God of War State of Play in the first story of the video, but recently we got a leak for the Days of Play event from PlayStation, which starts this Wednesday based on the leak. This comes via Warrior64 on Twitter, revealing the promotional image, which states, PlayStation event of the summer is here from May 25th to June 8th. Days of Play, for people who don't know, is where Sony pretty much has big sales going on the PlayStation Store, and even retailer stores that are participating in the event, challenges for the community to achieve, free online play, discounts on PlayStation clothing, etc. A celebration of PlayStation essentially. I'm curious to see how Sony does the sales this time around, with many people kind of waiting to see the full list of games coming to the PlayStation Extra and PlayStation Plus premium services, because many people I've seen now are holding off on buying anything with the possibility of the game they want possibly landing on the new PlayStation Plus service. We should find out more about the Days of Play event soon, even today, since it's supposedly starting this Wednesday. Now, diving into the final story of the video, a surprise PlayStation 3 leak. So this story is very interesting to me because it reveals information that's more than a decade old. Reading from The Gamer, Metal Gear has largely been a PlayStation exclusive franchise, except for more recent games and Twin Snakes, of course, but it turns out it didn't have to be. As noted in a recent book by Stephen L. Kent, Sony didn't actually have exclusive rights to Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots. In Kent's book, The Ultimate History of Video Games Volume 2, Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft in the billion-dollar battle to shape modern gaming, a former Kojima Productions developer confirmed that Kojima didn't want to port Metal Gear Solid 4 to the Xbox 360. The prevailing belief around the industry was that Sony must have secured an exclusive deal for the game. It wasn't true, said Ryan Payton in an interview. Had Kojima chosen to port the game to the 360, his bosses would surely have approved the decision, but he wasn't ready to make that jump. Over on Reset Era, a user noted that Kojima didn't port the game to the 360 because they used HDD discs versus PlayStation 3, which we know used Blu-ray discs, giving him way more space to play with. But there it is. For the longest time, many thought Sony locked Metal Gear Solid 4 forever, and that was that, but it looks like Sony didn't lock anything. Kojima just didn't want to put it on the 360 because of the disc size that they were using versus Blu-ray. So he liked Blu-ray over HDD discs. Hopefully now we can put this situation to the rest. Sony didn't block anything. Kojima just didn't want to bring it to the 360. But you guys let me know if you'd want a Metal Gear Solid 4 remaster on PlayStation 5 or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps. And subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with Summer Begins This Week. Obviously, this is in relation to the Days of Play event, which supposedly starts this Wednesday. And then after that, we get into the summer events, which I'm very excited about. And if you are as well, destroy the comment section with Summer Begins This Week. And I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.